Episode 4, Pretzels. I'm confident in myself today. There's less than 10 ingredients in this whole thing. All the videos I've seen are relatively simple. So hopefully this isn't another 20-minute video. So let's just get right into it. Got my best friend here. Yeast. This time active dry. I don't think we use active dry. We use instant yeast. I have this bowl of warm water here. Hopefully it's not too warm. And we just have to throw it in here. To let it activate. You have to feed it with a little bit of a sugar there. It says a teaspoon, so I'd say this is a teaspoon, I think, for sure. So just throw that in there, mix it together. So I'm gonna put that off to the side over here, and then we need a bowl. I'm gonna use the big one here, and we need to combine flour. This is about 500 grams of bread flour. I opted for the bread flour. I feel like I need more of the gluten, for it to work well. So I'm just gonna dump that all in there. Flour. And then butter. Here are 4 tablespoons of butter that I kind of cubed up into small pieces. So I'm just gonna throw that in there. Not too bad, not too shabby. And then it says salt. How much salt do I need? I need 4 teaspoons of salt. So let me get my trusty teaspoon out. Hopefully this doesn't become too salty. 1, 2, 3. Let me check the recipe again before I make this the ocean. So it says 2. So if I could try and take some out here, that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely added too much salt. This is a kosher salt household. Don't look at this thing of sea salt. So 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So I have this dark brown sugar here. I had to make it myself because we only had light brown sugar and not a lot of it either for the recipe. But we had molasses and more sugar, so that's how you make dark brown sugar. And once again, it's asking for a stand mixer, but you know the drill. We gotta use our hands. I'm going to try and very confidently mix it together with a spatula like this. Maybe I should have made the butter pieces smaller, but Godspeed. I'm gonna use the whisk just to kind of beat the butter out or we're trying here. Okay. I feel like that is well distributed for now. And now time to throw in the yeast. So throw all that in there. Get all that in here. And use the spatula just to kind of incorporate everything into a dough. And if you noticed, I'm also not wearing an apron today. 1, I didn't feel like it, and 2, they're just kind of in the wash. So just kind of have to deal with what I got right now. But this is forming into a dough pretty well. It's very shaggy right now, though. I think that's the term, right? A shaggy kind of dough. I feel like I need a little bit more water. I'm gonna add like a little bit more. So I'm kneading, I'm kneading, I'm kneading, I'm kneading, I'm kneading, I'm kneading. And there is a pretty good looking dough ball here. I'm gonna spray this with oil and let this rise for about an hour, and then we'll be back. All right, so it's been more than an hour, and I, once again, am struggling with the fact that I don't think this rose as much as I thought. It feels lighter, but I don't know if this expanded as much as I expected it to. So I'm gonna give it a second knead. And now I need my trusty bench scraper. We're gonna cut these into individual, they're individual pretzels. All right, so there's 8 here. The recipe yields 10. Now, if I want to get that like Auntie Anne style of pretzel, I prefer that over the Bavarian. I think that's the way to go. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 here, and I'm gonna put them all back in here for now. In the meantime, and we're gonna try shaping. I'm gonna get this boy out here. Feels very glutinous, just like springing back. And from what I read, this has to come out to like 3 feet. This is not coming out to the size that I expected to. I've seen people do this, right? That's kind of yielding something, but then now it's breaking. And now this part is just like fully broken off. Yeah, this part doesn't want to stick back on. Maybe if I do some kind of rolling maneuver out this way, right? That might help. Just kind of add more length to all this. Now, from what I saw, you kind of like do a thing like this. Well, okay. See, that's a pretzel look. That's the look. That's the look of a pretzel. Oh my god, this is a pain in the ass. And I gotta do this 6 more times? Oh, that's gonna be fun. I've seen people do this, but this is for like noodles. This is for like those hand-pulled noodles. But they get them long as hell. So I'm just gonna assume that'll work in my case. That seems like a good length, right? That's about 2 feet, a little more than 2 feet maybe. That looks pretzel-like. And I'm just gonna skip over these next 6, just to make it a little bit easier. That took way longer than I thought, but I mean, those are pretzels. Those are gonna become great pretzels. I mean, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pretzels, and like a little thing of pretzel nuggets right there. That looks amazing. You have to kind of boil these slightly in traditionally it's a lye solution. I'm not fucking with lye. I don't trust it. So the closest thing I can possibly get is baking soda. Now I just treated this baking soda earlier off camera, and what you do, you kind of put that in an oven at 300 degrees for like an hour, and then it kind of essentially makes it more like lye, like a base, and takes the water out of it. And it, once I put it in the water and I boil these with that solution, it ends up that nice brown, crisp pretzel look that, you know, is known, you know, that pretzels are known for. So I'm gonna drop one in there like that. Then flip it over. And then we repeat that for everything else that goes in here. Alrighty. So our pretzels are boiled and they're getting there. They're forming, they're becoming the pretzels that I hope they become. Now, the next part is we need to brush them. I have a custom little silicone brush right here. You have to brush them with an egg wash to help with the browning. Salt them, throw them in the oven. I'm gonna take half of them, or maybe like a few of them, and make them cinnamon sugar, and then I'll keep the others as salt. I have a emotional connection to Auntie Anne's pretzels, working at a mall for 3 years. So, and that was the closest place I can go on my 10-minute break, is to get Auntie Anne's. So, all those are egg washed pretty well. And I have just kosher salt here, nothing too much. I'm gonna. I wish this was flakier, but I can't do much here, you know? So, time to throw them in there. I'm nervous, but they're looking damn good so far. Wish me luck. First thing I want to say is that it smells so f***ing good in here. And I took a little peep at them, and I think just wait. I think these are the best things we've ever made on this goddamn show. Look at that. Look how good those look. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those look amazing. These look freaking amazing. I can't. I'm in awe. I'm in awe right now. Oh my god. I'm like tearing up. It's crazy. I'm gonna brush these with butter, right? Because that's kind of how you're supposed to. I think that's how they do them at Auntie Anne's, right? They brush a little butter on them. Here we are. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna try a salt one right now. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I actually... What the fuck? I actually can't believe this. This is hands down, even cooking, baking, whatever have you. These are some of the best things I've ever created in my entire life. Wow. Wow. Hey, it only took 4 episodes to get here. Fucking finish the show at this point. That's it. Wow. Let's toss these boys in here. I'm gonna try one of these too. Add some of the cinnamon sugar in that thing. And shake that up. And that looks... Those look really good too. I'm gonna try these right now. I don't care. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could die right now. I could actually die right now. That's it. For now. Our guest today we're gonna have to take a little trip. So as you can see, we've changed locations. We're not in the usual kitchen anymore. We're in a very special person's kitchen. I had to drive 30 minutes to get here, but I think it's worth it for her to try it. So let me call this week's guest of Getting Baked up here, my wonderful Grandma Lolita.
Okay, here I am.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Today I made pretzels.
Okay.
So here they are. This is the salted pretzel. And this is, I made also a cinnamon sugar one as well.
Oh, okay.
So they're warm. We just warmed them up in the air fryer.
A sweet and savory.
Yep. So you can try whichever one you want to start first.
Okay, I'll go with the sweet.
Yeah.
Because let's take a piece and let's see how it is. Cinnamony.
How do they come out though, compared to
Regular pretzels? Well, they're nice and now they're nice and warm and
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. I
Good
tried.
texture.
That's what I was worried about, the rise because of these. I've had so many issues with.
Well, the pretzel's supposed to be kind of a little bit of chewy and
A little
stuff.
more dense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to get close to like a mall pretzel. You know, like a Auntie Anne's. You know, you find at a mall and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
the big, thick
they're
one.
not like the German ones where they're big, crusty pretzels. You know, it's kind of like a soft.
These are more thinner, lighter. I mean, have a good taste.
Yeah. Yeah. All that's in the dough is just salt, brown sugar, and that I think that's about
And the
it.
cinnamon. And
Yeah, and I dusted it with cinnamon sugar. Yeah.
it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little breakfast.
Right, with a coffee in the morning.
Yeah, it would be really good.
Awesome.
Okay. Now
So now, yeah.
we'll go for the other one.
Yes, the salted one. Yes.
Okay, this is the savory.
Yes, the salt. I feel like the only thing I could have brought with this was either like a mustard or
Yeah, mustard,
like a cheese dip. I thought of making a beer cheese dip. I didn't have time to do that, but
This is good, yeah. And the mustard would go good. And the cheese too. It's basically pretty good. It's nice.
so yeah.
I like them. I think they're good. I think I like the salty one a little bit better.
Right.
Because I think that was something you would drink like with a beer.
Right.
You know, with
That,
a
a beer,
Yeah.
dip it in a mustard or a cheese or something like that.
Yeah, or
I think
cheese
that would be
dip.
perfect.
Yeah. Very good.
Awesome.
And the texture is good. They're not too heavy and not too dense. They're kind of just kind of light, a little lighter than a regular heavy doughy pig. And so it's really tasty and
Nice.
pretty good.
Cool.
Pretty good. Thank you.
Your critique means the most. So thank you for coming on the show and thank you for enjoying the pretzels and hope to have you on for a
Again.
future one.
Well, let's see about that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I lost all the footage for the outro. Sorry about that. Filming with the phone is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. But just, want to give my final thoughts here as I always do. I don't want to just kind of end it abruptly. But the pretzels were my favorite thing I've made on the show so far. I can definitely say that. And it's given me a lot more confidence to do more yeasted breads in the future. So I'm looking forward to whatever I get next after this. So thank you for joining me for another episode of Getting Baked. Please like and subscribe as usual. And I will see you all next week on Getting Baked.